Okay, welcome into day 7 of the 7-Day Savage Sellers Challenge. I'm super excited if you made it this far. And there is so much to go over. I've learned so much in the past 6 years. And I'll continue to make good free quality content. But for those of you out there that want to fast track that growth and you really just need to be thrown into the fire, you can join my mastermind down below. If you click the link and you can join, you don't get like some type of error, then there's still a seat open for you. I just ask that you're a serious student, right? You're ready to work hard and you're ready to commit to at least 3 to 6 months of being in there. It's really not like a try it out for a month kind of thing. I put all of my energy into making sure it's a great environment where everyone gets their questions answered. I stay late on calls, like what I've been trying to build in my my idea what my personal brand is. I feel like I'm at home in my mastermind, so I wanted to take this opportunity to sell something that I'm super passionate about and I think is going to help a lot of entrepreneurs. So you can click the link below this video to check out my advanced coaching, my mastermind, join my inner circle if there's still room for you. Thanks for being here. Let's get into today's video. And so today we're going to be going over testing your ideas with surveys and outreach. So let me show you my computer here. We're on Instagram, and I'll just give you the advice straight away. It's like you go to the person with a bunch of likes, a bunch of engagement, relevant influencer in the space. So this is perfect. 37,000. It's a corporate company, actually. This might not be the perfect example, but it's not bad. It's another business, and they install beehives. They maintain this stuff. Partners. Let's see, bee partners. What I'm trying to do, by the way, okay, so let's just start here. Say this is an influencer in your market, 30,000 followers, 20,000 followers, is I want to reach out to them. Okay, now, a few things you should know before you start doing this. Make sure they know who you are in advance. And the way we do that is by showing up for like a week prior in their notifications for liking their stuff, commenting on their stuff, just giving. Okay, so here, have this, just a nice comment. Oh, great work, love the beat, whatever. Engage with them, show up in their notifications. Then, in a couple days, make an ask. Say, hey, love your content. Thanks so much for what you do. Don't even make an ask yet. Just send the DM version of the polite comments you've been making recently. You'll likely get a response. Thanks. And then a day goes by. Hey, great post today. By the way, I'm thinking about starting a brand in the beekeeping space, or I am starting a brand in the beekeeping space. I had a few ideas that I wanted to run by you, and your insight would be worth so much to me. I really value your, ideas here. What do you think about this versus this? Okay, so I was going to do, maybe you show them one of your best mock-ups that you got to look actually like it was 3D rendered by a designer. And you guys are going to go into this market with this style of packaging. I'm torn between this style or this style. What do you think? And start getting real feedback from real people who represent thousands of people that are your customers. Okay, so there's this concept of the Dream 100 by Russell Brunson. He actually talks about it in his book, is it Traffic Secrets? And so this idea is that all of your customers are already hanging out in certain places. And so beekeepers are already on Instagram following beekeeping channels, and there's already big beekeeping influencers. And so they have essentially put together our dream customers into a big group for us. We should be grateful for that. And we should also build a good relationship with them. So we give first, just thanks, awesome content, insightful question. And then eventually we try and get them to be a part of the story, where it's like, your insight's so valuable to me, it mean the world to me. If you could just vote and make it easy for them, like, which image do you like more? And maybe you show them some of your package designs, or you eventually get to the point where you consult with one of these people about what you're doing. Like, this is where, again, I'm teaching you kind of how to think about this business model, because it's what I had to do. I had to rewire my brain to work right, to build a brand. And the cheap crap YouTube videos about Amazon FBA weren't cutting it. And so this is what it's going to take to get you to the point where your ideas are beyond just your own. You got to start talking to beekeepers, and you have to get proof of concept in some validation that you're on the right track. Don't just think your way there, right? We don't want to do that. And so another way that we can do this is we can head over to PickFu, and depending on your market, depending on your category, we can run a test. And so we can actually run a survey where it's like, which one of these do you like the best and why? Okay. And so we could show, and we could, specifically, e-commerce applications, this one or this one, which one would you rather buy, or this logo or this logo? At every point that you get to test your idea, it's best to come up with 2 versions of the idea and then run them head to head, right? Because here's a funny story. The exact packaging and the brand character and the vision I had for my brand, I had it 3D rendered. I paid $300 for it and purposefully paid another $300 to get a different idea realized and 3D rendered and designed, custom made, full custom font package. And that's in a head-to-head test, the one I ended up going with, whereas it wasn't even what I started out making from my own mind. And so by looking at successful packaging, modeling successful listings, modeling successful websites, a good example might be like an e-commerce company like Woobles, who just grew a big crocheting brand. Okay, and they did this by making the dream outcome. I just want to make a cute little animal. Make it easy. Here's the kit. Here's everything you need to do it, and here's how. Okay, and then I'm going to show you this product in a way in which you're already familiar with it, right? So they know their customer. They know how to design like brand colors and make it look fun to interact with. This is what we all want to do here. We want to build something that's fun to be around. Okay, and so to do that, we need to test what our customers think is fun to be around. And this applies to everything, right? And so when you really want to get good feedback on your ideas, spending a little bit of money to run some surveys or to get some feedback is the ROI there is massive. Because look at the other route. I spend $6,000, launched the product, and learned that like, oh, I picked the wrong brand identity and the brand story doesn't connect with my customer. No, figure that out first. And there's free ways to do it. Like I started with the Instagram ways, the chatting with beekeepers, etc., going to blogs, and then using some of that like common sense and a little bit of that like industry expert knowledge that you now have to be able to make some assumptions about what your customer would like. And now I've just been in my market so long that I don't really have to go out every time and do this. I'm not testing now at this point what my new package design is going to be. It's already in the template of how my first one was already made, and that worked so well. So that's going to do it for the 7-day challenge. Hopefully now, where I know now, if you listened and were here, you have the ability to actually think for yourself and maybe go back out and learn more information even with the right basic principles supporting you. And you can discern whether someone's peddling cheap crap information or whether there's something there that's realistic. And hopefully some of you go out and build successful $1 million brands, $600,000 brands, $8 million brands just from this small challenge that was your Kickstarter, right? So yeah, thank you so much for being here, and be sure to reach out if you ever need any help. Other than that, we'll be slowing down a little bit. I won't be emailing you every day anymore. So you'll be hearing from me soon. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. Round of applause for finishing the 7-day challenge. And we'll be in touch soon. See ya.